All right, you guys. So I'm back for part 2 of the holiday buying guide. Now, remember the first video was 10 fragrances under $120 that I feel would be great gifts for the loved ones in your life. Now, we're going to do another 10, but this time 120 and above. But I'm going to make an exception. The reason why I'm going to make an exception is the time when I recorded the video, there was a fragrance I didn't know about. Well, shortly after, I had filmed the video, got this fragrance. And it's actually a set. So we're going to count it as one, even though it's 2 separate fragrances, because it's part of the Desire collection. Now, this is under 120, but like I said, I had to put it in there because I believe this would be a great gift for the holidays. And it's from, like I said, one of the best indie brands on the market right now, Legends Ave. And like I said, Legends Ave already has an award-winning fragrance. Probably going to win another one. Honestly, with this collection right here, I can see them winning another award because this is just fantastic. So this is the Desire collection. You have Enchanted Desire and Midnight Desire. Now, Enchanted Desire, get a mango in there, get some florals, get some amber in there as well. Now, this is going to be a perfect daytime scent, and I think you can wear it in any setting. Now, here's the thing. This is going to lean feminine. I've tried it on my skin, and my wife and I both agreed it didn't work on my skin because it does lean feminine. On her skin, fantastic. Smells amazing. She loves it. She's keeping it for herself. Now, Midnight Desire is a perfect unisex fragrance. Now, this one, I immediately sprayed it. I wore it. I have already worn it a few times. Absolutely love it. My wife wore it the other day. Absolutely loved it. So I said, well, if you were keeping that, I'm keeping this. But, obviously we share. So there's that. Now, with Midnight, this is going to be perfect for the evening time. It starts off kind of fruity because you get like some apple in there, some raspberry. But when it dries down, that's what like I said, I love the opening. But as it dries down, get some whipped cream, get some vanilla, get some praline. Absolutely fantastic. A beautiful gourmand scent. Now, this is light, gets about 8 hours. My wife, tested out, gets 8 hours. She gets 8 hours on her skin. Midnight Desire, 10 plus hours. Same thing with my wife's skin, 10 plus hours. It is a beautiful date night scent for the cooler weather. Probably could even wear it in the summer weather, but again, it will have to be an evening time scent because this is strong and it performs. So had to include that. Like I said, it's under $120. So the rest of the 9 fragrances will be over $120. But this is just too good, and I believe, and like I said, look at the packaging, and this is a scent that, it would go great for the holidays. It's a great scent. And then, if you're a guy and you want to gift this to your significant other, you can keep one of them. So, you give her the Enchanted one, keep the Midnight one for yourself. So that will start off the list. Now, again, these aren't in any order. These are just on the higher end scale for you guys to share with your loved ones for the holidays. Because who doesn't like to get gifts? Now, the next fragrance I will tell you guys about, that'll be perfect for the holidays. Great unisex scent. Really, you can wear it all year round. It is from Electimuss. This is Tragan. Now, what does Tragan remind me of? It reminds me of a more bright Baccarat Rouge 540. I mean, you could definitely pick it up. You could definitely smell the similarities. Very citrus dominant in the opening. As it dries down, you get, like I said, you get the saffron, get some woody notes, you get that ambergris in there. Any setting. This will work in any setting. Now, here's the main difference my wife and I both have picked up comparing to Baccarat Rouge 540. Where Baccarat Rouge 540 is very sweet and it's kind of like, it's intense. I feel like a lot of people can smell it. This is more subdued. So that's why I say you can wear this to the office and not get in trouble, but still smell amazing. 8 hours. Now, again, don't expect beast mode because it's not, but it's there. You kind of go anosmic to it as well. So a great unisex scent, all year round scent. And if you love Baccarat Rouge 540, but you know, sometimes, or if you're hesitant, I'll say this also, if you're hesitant on Baccarat Rouge 540 because you're like, it's too candy-ish, everything, definitely check this one out because like I said, it's more subdued and that citrus in there really tones it down. But a great, fantastic scent. Now this next scent is actually one of my most complimented scents in my collection. It's a great unisex fragrance. Now I did wear it in the summertime and it's pretty strong for the summertime. I think it's better for cooler weather in the evening time. But this is, again, a gorgeous gourmand fragrance. This is from one of my favorite perfumers that people should know about, Darren Allen. This is Cupid's Bow. So it starts off with the berries in there, but as it dries down, you get this beautiful rose, vanilla, chocolate, absolutely seductive fragrance. Again, have gotten multiple unsolicited compliments for this scent. It's actually a great unisex scent. A man can wear it, a woman can wear it. But this thing is, again, I wore this during the day when I got the compliments. I did wear it during the day time. But again, I think it will be heavy. But again, it's one of those scents because gourmand scents. I usually incorporate gourmand fragrances with date nights or when you're going out. So if you want to smell absolutely delicious and have a beast mode fragrance, because I'm telling you, like, every time I've worn this, 10 plus hours easily, and it leaves a great scent trail. So you love gourmand fragrances, especially, like I said, that chocolate vanilla rose combo, absolutely gorgeous. Darren Allen, Cupid's Bow. Guys, again, I love Darren Allen. This is a perfumer that has made so many amazing fragrances. His fragrances really transport you as well. I feel like he really needs a lot more recognition. Go check him out. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. Now this next scent that I think is a great gift. And it's a higher quality version of Mont Blanc Legend, Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce. You know where I'm going with this. Also, you know, the blue fragrances, even though this isn't like technically, like if you look at the blue fragrance mold, this doesn't necessarily have the same notes as it, but I think it's safe to say it is a blue fragrance. At least that's the way I interpret it. It's better than Sauvage. It's better than Versace Dylan Blue, even though I love that one. Better than Bleu de Chanel. And it's something I think you can give to your, a loved one. Say, hey, you know what? I appreciate you. Here's a fragrance that is long lasting. Might get you compliments. It's got me compliments, so unsolicited ones. And that is Parfums de Marly Percival. Guys, this is a very simple kind of scent, yes, but it's high quality. It's a higher quality version, like I said, of Legend and Fierce. You get some citrus in there. You get some lavender. You get some woody notes. This is good all year round. I think you could use it probably in the nighttime, but I prefer it in the daytime. Every time I've worn this, I've gotten over 10 hours. I go nose blind to it. And because, when I've been complimented on it, it's been already like 4 or 5 hours into it. I can't smell it, but people tell me they can still smell it. So, again, what a great fragrance. I tell people this with Parfums de Marly. And, they're not anything like where they're pushing the envelope and like, a lot of their scents aren't mass appealing. No, they're on the most part mass appealing. I think if you're starting off with the brand and you don't know any fragrance to get from there, I think what you could blind buy and be good with is Percival. So this is a great one for the holidays, again, because you could use it in any setting. Now this next scent. When I read the note breakdown, I didn't think I would like this scent. I knew my wife would because this is her kind of scent profile. Scent kind of reminds me of, your Molecule 1, your City Rhythm Frequent Flyer, which I actually like. And, that one's a really great one and way better than Eccentric Molecules. So, again, it's not something I'm typically into. But when I sprayed it on my skin, wow, I don't know. Again, very simplistic, not much to it. Get some amber in there, get some cashmere, get some woody notes, but yet it works. And that fragrance is from Fugazzi, this is Angel Dust. Funny name, I know. Um, you know, perfectly unisex. Both my wife loves it. I mean, she's going to wear it more often than I will, but still worked on me. Over 8 hours. Not a heavy projecting fragrance, but this could also be because with frequent flyer and with molecule 1, go nose blind to it. So I've gotten nose blind to this, but my wife said she can still smell it after that 8-hour mark. Again, you can use this all year round. You could use it to layer, and then you can use this as a singular, just as to wear it on its own. Like I said, for me personally, would wear it on my own. What a lovely scent. And this is another one that I put money on it that 10 out of 10 people will like it. Just because it's a very simplistic, no breakdown, but it just works with everybody's skin. I mean, like I said, usually my wife and I have conflicting on some scents, but this one just hit the mark. So guys, this is another great one. And you could, like I said, you could smell the quality as well. From Fugazzi, Angel Dust. This next scent has recently come out. I would say probably about a month ago. Absolutely beautiful. Very elegant scent. When I picture this scent, and I mean, I've worn it, my wife's worn it, that, I could see my wife or a woman just wearing it, going to a ball. I don't know, but that's what I see. In a nice dress, or if you're going out to eat at like one of those Michelin star restaurants, this fragrance. Same thing with a man. In a suit and tie, or in a tux, maybe at a wedding, or a 5-star restaurant, or some kind of event. This next fragrance is just so elegantly done. And that is from Kyngsyx. This is Lapreuve. So you get some fruity notes, but it's not like fruity where, when sometimes you think fruity, you're like, oh, this is really sweet or anything. No, it's like beautifully balanced. Get some floral tones in there. Then you get some like woody notes and then some creamy. There's something in there to me that's just very creamy and well done. This is a scent you can wear all year round. And it's not a heavy projecting scent. So I don't want you to get, when I'm painting this picture for you, to think that you're just going to walk in the room and everybody's going to smell you. No. But in a close proximity, this should leave a nice scent trail. My wife and I both got 8 hours on our skin with this. Again, this is, I'm not saying you can't wear this, just like, you're going out. But when I picture it, like I said, the way it's blended and the quality of the scent, something where you are dressed up. So this is, again, great scent. You want something when you're going out and you need a special occasion fragrance from Kyngsyx. This is Lapreuve. This next scent is from one of my favorite indie houses. And, I feel like every time they come out with a scent, they outdo the previous one. And this is their most recent scent. So in my opinion and my wife's opinion, this is the best from the lineup. Now, they have something for everyone, which is a great thing about this brand. But they just keep killing it. And this is the scent that I would want to put everybody on to, and especially for the holidays. From Get Right, this is the Purple Label. Now, it's juicy with fruits, some florals in there. And then as it dries down, it's woody. You have some cashmere, some musk. What an amazing fragrance. Now, it puts you, for me at least, it gives me that tropical mindset. But as it dries down, it changes, but that's what the vibe I'm getting. Perfect for the warmer months, spring, summer, and fall. Not sure. I'm going to test that on the winter just to see how I'll do in the cold weather. But like I said, spring, summer, fall, this is perfect. Every time my wife and I have worn this, we've gotten 8+ hours. And it's just an intoxicating scent. I love wearing this. I mean, you can see we both put a dent in this already. And I will just go up to it sometimes and just pick it up and smell it, because like I said, it just puts me in the mood where even though it might be cold outside, hey, I get the tropical feel with this. Guys, again, if you haven't tried Get Right, you really should. The whole lineup's great. I have a little bit of everything. But the Purple Label, that's the money one right there. A great holiday present. This next scent, when people ask me a question on my lives, they say, what's a scent that I can just wear all year round, day or nighttime? That scent is City Rhythm 2654. Now, when Niles first came out with this, I did not have high expectations. And I'll tell you why. I'm not a big layering type of person. So, the reason why people asked Niles for this is because people were layering Miami, which then he came out with San Diego, and people were layering it and were like, wow, this is a combination that's mind-blowing. And again, for me, I just like to wear fragrance on its own and let it evolve and run its course. So I had low expectations with it. But man, the second I put my nose on it, I was blown away. And this is in my top 5 City Rhythm list because this is just so well done. And, and now I'm not saying the scents are similar. They're not. But if you get that vibe of Tiziani Terenzi Kirky, Xerjoff Herba Pura, this will fit in that mold, but I think it's better than those two. And it's not as synthetic as like Herba Pura. So now work, I think this might be a little bit more subdued than those two so that you could wear it to work and it's a safe enough scent, but really you could wear it just all year round. I would just avoid the gym because this is pretty strong. You get 10 plus hours every time. This is my second bottle of this. You get some citrus notes in there. You get that salt and sugar vibe and then some vanilla as well. I always tell people it's like when you're getting something sweet but salty and mix it together and you get that perfect blend. That's what 2654 is. Guys, again, with Niles' scents, very mass appealing. This is one of them. I highly recommend it for all year round. And again, something you get, but it's perfectly unisex for a loved one for the holidays. All right. These last 2 scents are in my top 10 all-time scents. They're absolutely fantastic. This one that I'm going to talk about first is more well-suited for this cooler weather. The great thing I love about it is I say it's a club banger. Now, I don't know if anybody else feels this way. I've never heard really anybody say that. So I'm going to be the one to take it and say, hey, I'm the one who said it. Hey, I don't know. But I think this is a scent you could wear to the clubs, but something that you could wear dressed up as well. Like I'm talking about like in a suit and tie. And, I had heard a lot of hype about this scent a couple years back. Got a decant of it, smelled it, off like the, first spray, blown away. Like I'm done. I'm getting a bottle of this immediately. And it's also Initio's best scent. This is Side Effect. Rum, cinnamon, tobacco, just all fused together, high quality. Initio is a great house. They have a lot of amazing scents. To me, this is the king. And the best thing about it is I don't think the rum or the tobacco will put too many people off because it's not harsh. It's very well blended. Now, can I see a young person wearing this? Possibly. But definitely a mature person will definitely love this scent, especially if you love boozy and tobacco scents. One of the best scents of all time. I have a hard time seeing Initio top this. Be impressive if they do. Like I said, they have a lot of great scents. But a great one for the holidays. My wife even loves this as well. Initio Side Effect. Like I said, elegant, but enough. But, beautiful enough where you could wear to the club, get attention, and smell different than the Ultra Males and the Eros fragrances like that. Now, even though I said there was no order to this, because this last scent is in my top 5 of all time, I guess we'll save the best for last. As is, this is a scent that I would put money on that 10 out of 10 people will smell, and they'll at least say, I like it. I think majority will love it, though. My wife loves it. Now, here's the crazy thing. It's in my top 5. My wife would have put this in her top 5 fragrances as well, but she didn't. She kind of wanted to give shine to another scent. That's why she did, because she's like, it's already in yours. I don't want to put it in mine also. But that's how damn good this scent is. Now, there's an extrait version as well. Don't like it as much. The EDP is superior. And that scent is from BDK. This is Gris Charnel. Like I said, the Eau de Parfum. You can wear this all year round. You can wear this in any setting. I mean, you could wear this to the gym, but why would you waste the sprays on it? Fig, the best fig fragrance I've put my nose on. Some tea, some woody notes. Elegant, well done. I could always even say this is a fancy fragrance. Again, like I said, you could wear it to work. You could wear it dressed up. Worth the hype. You've heard the hype for this fragrance for a long time. And, I'm usually not one of these hype beasts, but this is damn well worth the hype. I've already bought, I don't know, 4 bottles of this fragrance. Probably going to get, I think I just got a 5th one soon because as you see, this is running low. My wife tries to take it from me a lot. It's that well done. I remember I bought a decant because I heard the hype, sprayed it, bought it immediately. I can't see this ever leaving my top 5. So I've had a few people try my top 5. And I will say out of my top 5, this is the most mass appealing one. I've had a lot of people smell this and say, wow, this is one of my all-time favorite scents. If you really, really love somebody, this is the scent you should get. Gris Charnel, Eau de Parfum, absolutely magical. Puts a smile on my face every time I smell it. Guys, that's my list. Holidays, like I said, it's gift giving. It's fun. It's enjoyable. Who doesn't love receiving fragrances? If I didn't have these fragrances, I wouldn't mind a backup bottle of any of these 10. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell. Peace, love, and fragrance. Happy holidays, y'all.